Welcome to this little insert. It's just about transferring a design onto paper. So what we have here is the oak leaf printed out on just normal photocopy paper and a shape. So I'm just going to mist spray this. You want to get some moisture content in it. It's not quite as much as when you're casing to do your stamping, but you want to make sure it's penetrated down below the top surface. And if you just touch it, it's going quite quickly today because the heating is on. Once it gets to the point where you can feel coolness but not feel any wet moisture, you can then position the paper over the top. I normally like to put a bit of masking tape over the paper. I try not to get it onto the leather too much, but just to secure it in place to stop it moving when I'm doing the transfer of the pattern. You might also need to consider whether your design needs to be flipped or mirrored, in which case if you transfer it down onto the tracing paper and then do it, you'll have got the flip rotation. So you can either use for this the ballpoint stylus or the awl, and it may depend on whether the design has got any fine details in it. I'm going to use the awl to start, the stylus to start with. So you could also use a biro that the ink's run out of, something that's just got a kind of rounded tip. So just keeping my fingers in position, you're literally just drawing over the outline, kind of pressing fairly firm pressure. And just keep going round. And this is about really something that you can do on any pattern, that anything that you can find that you can print off. It's not worth really at this stage putting too much of the inner detail in. It's about getting a really good true outline. Try to keep an idea of where you've been. You can generally feel areas, and if you've got a little bit there, you can lift up and see if there's any things you've missed. So I'm going to keep my fingers on it now, and I'm just going to peel up one side so that if I need to go back down and make a harder imprint on anything, I can. So it's a bit light at this top here. I'm just going to rework that top bit. And if I take it off,